Weddings TV, hosted by Miss Jennifer Janae Rabe of Ask Janae Today. You're definitely in good hands. A seasoned and professional host and certified wedding specialist. Definitely the industry's best. Watch out for our weekly episodes. You'll be excited to watch them all. This is where you can have fun while learning how to plan your special day. Brought to you by Worldwide Weddings PH, helping Filipino brides and grooms around the world.
it. Hi.
Make more time.
I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, our internet is a little bit faulty tonight, but we will make it through. So, welcome to Worldwide Weddings TV, the online TV show of Worldwide Weddings PH. All right. So, of course, my name is Janae Rabe, professional host and certified wedding specialist of AJT Events Management, also known as hashtag Ask Janae Today. And here in Worldwide Weddings TV, what we do is we feature different wedding experts nationwide. Okay, not just in Metro Manila, nationwide. And we want everyone to learn wedding planning while also having fun. So tonight's episode is, of course, brought to you by Aja Deliveries, our major sponsor, and of course, brought to you by BNI Supreme, the most successful business referral organization of its type in the world. Yes. For the business owners out there, our major sponsor, BNI Supreme. So, hello, Philippines, and hello, world. I know that we have viewers from all over. Good evening to everyone. This is, I believe, our fourth episode. And we are so glad that we have featured so many different wedding experts in the past few weeks. So, if you are a Filipino and you are planning to get married in the Philippines, then you are definitely in the right place. Okay? Because as I mentioned, every Friday night, we want you to make it your weekly habit to tune in and learn from different wedding experts. So tonight, yung wedding expert natin actually is in a place na maraming gustong magplano ng wedding dito. If I'm not mistaken, isa siya sa mga top places talaga that people want to get married to. It's a destination place and it is Boracay. So I'm excited to interview our guest tonight. But before that, let's do a little bit of a time check. So, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Okay. So, Singapore, it's 9 o'clock p.m. right now, Friday night. Of course, in UAE, 5 o'clock p.m. And in UK, it's 1 o'clock p.m. In the US, it's good morning, 8 a.m. And in Australia, okay, for our Australian friends out there, it's almost midnight already. Okay, so hello, wherever you are in the world, please comment down below where you're from, whether you're in the provinces, you're in the city, wherever you are, please comment down below. We'd love to know kung saan po kayo ngayon. Okay? So, of course, just to remind everyone, this show is in complete alignment with the very first and only nationwide online bridal fair coming up on May 2021 all the way to July 2021, with a virtual wedding expo happening on July 30, 31, and August 1. Okay? Yes, we're still planning weddings even in the midst of the pandemic because we believe that by 2022, things will be better. So, but the difference is that everything in this bridal fair is completely online. So it's super, super exciting. All right. So without further ado, I want to introduce our wonderful guest. Okay. So ang guest natin tonight, okay, syempre, meron akong bonggang poster. Labas muna natin ang poster ng ating handsome guest. No other than Judan Vargas. Like I mentioned, wedding expert from Boracay. Okay, so but before we bring him on stage, let's see some of his sample works first. So before we bring him on stage, let's see some of his sample works. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this. Wow! Parang kulang na lang may magbow. Let's bring in our guest. Let's go! Hello, Judan!
Hi. Good evening, Miss Jennifer of
Good evening to
Worldwide
you,
Weddings.
Judan. Yes. You can call me Janae. You can call me Miss
Hi,
Janae.
today. How are you?
I'm doing great. Super excited, because your location is one of the top places that people want to have a destination wedding in. So I bet you marami tayong mga viewers tonight, and I also believe that there will be a lot of team replay here. Okay? So may team live and team replay. Comment lang kayo if you're watching on team replay because a lot of people would want to learn about paano nga ba, di ba? Parang na-excite ako, parang ako din ba? Excited ako. Paano nga ba? Paano nga ba magplano ng wedding if you are if you're the target location you want to have is in Boracay. So, before anything else, Judan, go ahead. Ang daldal ko, di ba? Ang dami ko na agad na sinabi. Introduce yourself first to all of our viewers. And of course, mag-shoutout ka sa mga followers mo. Mukhang marami kang followers na nanonood.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you again, Janae, for having me here on your show. And hello, Boracay. And of course, to my families and friends and to Judan Vargas events team. This is it for the first time. We're streaming live with worldwide weddings. And to all the wedding couples who are soon to wed, all the Filipinos na mga couple po who are getting married soon, Boracay should definitely be your best place to exchange your vows.
Yeah. Actually, ano yon? It's not an argument. It's a statement. A lot of people, siguro maglalaban lang either Palawan or Boracay for especially for the ones who are overseas, no, that who they really
Yes.
want to do a beach wedding. Okay. So, Judan, okay. Can you tell us first like how many years have you been in the business of doing wedding planning or events?
Well, any of those years, I mean, when I started, uh, I cannot actually claim that it was an official that I became a wedding planner because most of the wedding planners naman back then would take experience from offering services to their friends, ganyan,
Yes.
because that in the early 2000s, I think late 90s, I think, wedding planning is just for some few people lang kumbaga yung who are doing it as a service talaga for wedding clients. So for me, I started 2009 with friends, families, kanya, and until in 2012, I got the chance to enroll in a workshop by Miss Rita Neri that was held in Cebu, and from then
Mm-hmm.
on, I just felt that this is cool. So slowly I just traversed from one career to the next, which is now the wedding planner that I have become.
Yeah, wow. So parang from there, did you feel na eto na, this is for you? This is the path you really want to take? Like, tuloy-tuloy na natin ang wedding planning.
Yes, I believe so. Even though especially now, who would have thought that wedding planning would come come to this situation na parang we totally stop, from
I
our job.
know.
But
Yeah.
still, this is my definitely not my first love, but the one the thing that I would be doing for for the rest of my life.
Wow. Okay. So, okay. Let's dive into sinabi mo nga the situation that there's this pandemic, so we can't really have the events right now. But like I mentioned at the start, this worldwide weddings is really in preparation for 2022. And because
Yeah,
hindi naman pwedeng pag 2022 tsaka pa lang tayo magpaplano, 'di ba? And a lot
definitely.
of the weddings are really planned 10 months ahead to 12 months ahead, right? So Now, with the pandemic, I know that this will still change, right? My question, but right now, what are the local government guidelines that Boracay is implementing? Okay, or government guidelines and protocols in your area. And again, I will say to our audience, the answer of Judan tonight might not be applicable the next week kasi baka magbago na naman yung ating ano, yung ating mga
Yes,
protocols. But at least for this time, like what is it?
I
What
agree with
are the
you.
local government guidelines?
Okay, for now, well, we all know. Maybe every one of us know that the IATF has just issued another restriction that is for uh, Manila and the neighboring provinces, which they call uh,
The bubble.
NCR Plus. But here in Boracay, they immediately adopted that guidelines. And for now, shall I have first the travel protocol? Is it
Yes,
okay?
yes, yes,
Because
yes. Go ahead.
weddings, destination weddings needs traveling. So for the situation, for the situation of Boracay right now is that um, people coming from NCR Plus are not allowed to fly in to Boracay. However, other places except NCR Plus can travel here, but with the same requirements. Still, they need to have that negative RT-PCR test. But the good thing is that the RT-PCR test can already be both nasopharyngeal and as
And local.
saliva. The saliva.
Saliva.
Saliva
Okay.
RT-PCR, yes. So it's I think saliva test is way.
Oh no. Hello, internet. Okay, I think Judan's connection just got lost in the middle of it. Okay, but I'm sure he will come back. And okay, there he is. Okay, Judan, are you here? Okay, it's still connecting. Okay, so I think that in the discussion of Judan, yung travel guidelines, protocols, and all that, ayan, Judan is back, okay? Um, the you were just explaining na putol tayo. Welcome to the Philippines. Unfortunately, that is one of the challenges here, but that's okay. We will survive. Laban tayo, di ba? Okay? So, so ayun na nga, you said na pwede na din yung saliva antigen testing.
Yes,
Right, okay. Which I believe is more affordable. Okay.
yes, it is.
So,
And
okay.
yeah, to continue, uh, of course, still, they also need to prepare their booking itinerary, their flight details, also their hotel details, and they need to go to Aklan's website. That is the aklan.gov.ph, where they can secure their uh, health declaration card, and
Okay.
then they need to email all those requirements, and then after verification then they would receive a QR code so they can
Yeah.
fly now and have
With
all
that
those,
one.
yes,
Okay.
until they get to
So
the island.
normally, how many days before the travel? Okay. How many days before the
Okay,
travel ang ano?
okay, the validity of the negative test
Test.
result
Yeah.
has to be not be longer than 72 hours from the time that they were extracted to the date of travel.
Okay. So wait, 72 hours is 3
3 days.
days? Okay, 3
Yes.
days. Okay, nag-isip po ako. Hindi po tayo magaling sa math. So, so 3 days. So, okay. So, let's assume that, okay, by next year, no, 2022, so they will
Mm.
fly in. So, they have to register everything, aklan.gov.ph, okay? And then, once they're in Boracay na, because they have na the QR code, diba? Parang that will be like their pass so that they can enter the island. So, once we celebrate, we do the celebration naman, like the actual wedding. What are
Yeah.
the additional standard protocols that are being asked right now?
Well, still we have to follow, of course, the minimal health and safety protocol set forth by by our government, and also the resort or the venue may have additional um, protocols
Protocols. Yes.
for the safety of everybody din sa loob ng
Okay.
resort, because you have the
Okay.
guests, you have the employees, and each of the resort, kasi it's in the nature of the resort kung anong klaseng services that they offer aside from the accommodation, then they would set their own guidelines too for the
Okay.
safety of everybody.
Yes. Okay. So my question dito, what are the standard protocols? I guess it applies to everyone, no? So yung mask, yung social
Yes.
distancing, right? How about but how about you? Okay, Judan, are you there? Okay. So ayan, no? So we're talking about the standard protocols, and of course hindi na iba sa atin 'yon, yung mga ginagawa natin na making sure that we wear the mask, and then the social distancing. Siguro ang question ko na lang is, for Boracay, do they still um, require you to wear a face shield while you're in the island?
Well, para maging sigurado yung safety natin, I think we should wear face shield anywhere we
Okay.
go. Not
Okay.
unless maybe when you're going to the beach to take a plunge, then you can take off
Take it
your
off.
mask and your facial for a while, and then
Okay.
when you get back from the water, then you can wear it again.
Yes.
Although syempre hindi pa naman ganun kadami yung tao, and of course, when you are really far from each other, then maybe still you have to be careful.
Of course, 'di ba? We really just have to exercise safety. Okay. So, sige. So, let's uh park the local government guidelines and protocols, okay? Because while we can answer that right now for what is existing, I do believe that there will still be changes, right? So we're gonna go back to that, or we'll have more updated government guidelines pag malapit na yung bridal fair natin. Actually, when we do the bridal fair, the July 30, 31, and August 1, I'm sure Judan will have updated guidelines. Okay, so once we have our live streaming of the bridal fair. So now, Judan, ito naman ang isa sa mga importanteng tanong ng lahat. Paano nga ba? How? How to start planning a beach wedding? How,
Then,
de Carabao? Parang mahaba yung sagot dito, no? Pero okay, let's try to
at
answer
whose,
it as best you can.
whose point of view, is it for the wedding planner or the client?
Oo nga 'no, that's a good question. From the client's perspective,
The
from
client,
the part of
of
the
course.
client, paano niya masisimulan ng planning a beach
Of
wedding?
course, first thing first, the couple has to hire a wedding planner. Of course,
Okay, sige.
because
Mamaya meron akong follow-up question diyan, pero sa huli ko na tatanungin. Okay. So number 1, sabi ni Judan, hire a wedding planner. Okay. And then?
because basically it would be advantageous for the couple to hire a wedding planner, especially if they are a destination couple. When the couple doesn't know about the place, especially Boracay Island, there's a lot of suppliers, there's a lot of venues. It's a sea of uh, suppliers. It's a sea of of people who can possibly
Options.
work for the wedding.
Sea of options and possibilities.
Yes. So yung mangyayari is that of course they have to hire a wedding planner to help them out, sort things out, because they might find it difficult, especially if they're not familiar with the place. And of course, they can source naman online. It's very accessible now. They can find resorts, menus, anything that they want, all the basic needs of a wedding. And however, it would still be better to hire a wedding planner who knows almost everything about the island, not only the weddings, but the other possible activities that they can do while staying in the island. However, if the couple does know about the place and they've been there already, they had an ocular, they have already chosen their best place to have their wedding, then at least they can hire still a wedding planner, of course,
Yeah.
but with a lesser scope of
Of work.
job now for them. Yes, of course,
Okay. Okay.
because it would still be helpful. Still, it is not. It is not. It is. I mean, it's still they are far from the place. They are coming from abroad. Example, let's say. So they still need somebody to
Assist
delineate
them.
uh,
Yeah.
in behalf of them. Somebody
Yeah.
who can actually communicate with those suppliers that they have booked. Example,
Okay.
if the wedding planner is being hired to do partial wedding planning, so still it's an essential part of the couple's wedding planning to have a wedding planner to participate um, towards their wedding dreams.
Okay. So, all right. I think if you guys have watched our past episodes, okay, all our other guests have also mentioned the same thing, the importance of the wedding planner, no? But I think in
Yeah.
this case, the highlight that Judan was saying is that because you are not from that island, okay, unless na talagang lumaki ka dyan sa Boracay, yan yung hometown mo, di ba? So because you're not from that island and then wala ka namang mga relatives na nakatira dyan sa island, to help you coordinate on your behalf. So then the importance of having the event planner, the wedding planner, becomes even more crucial. Okay. But I have a follow up question to that. What if, okay, what if there is a, like a package that's included with the venue? Okay, normally may gano'n. So with the venue, like, okay, they want venue number 1 and then eto yung mga included do'n. So, uh, is it advisable to just go with the venue package lang, or what are the pros and cons? Or is it still advantageous na magpapasok pa din ng wedding planner, or can the venue be the wedding planner na for them? Yeah. What are the
Okay,
pros and cons? Siyempre, we want to be fair. Wag naman tayong
okay.
judgmental.
In the island, actually, most venues already include almost everything of the basic wedding needs.
Yes.
So from cake to entertainment, even makeup, it varies. It differs from one resort to another.
Yeah.
However, those services are basic. Now, if the couple would want to customize or to personalize, shall we say, what would they want about their cake? Because for basic packages, they would just offer, a plain fondant cake, let's say two-tier fondant cake. That's it. That's what you get from a package of a particular uh, wedding venue.
Venue.
If you want to see more about your cake, then the one that could help you is the wedding planner still,
Right. Right.
because we
Oo
will be
nga.
sourcing out those wedding needs that the couple or especially the bride who is the one who sees everything beautiful for her wedding. um, Kumbaga kami na yung maghahanap ng mga gusto niya.
Nung
That's
gusto niya. Yeah, whatever custom, so like whatever customization can
yes.
be coordinated by the wedding planner. Okay, so kung sakali na they want like plain and simple, like happy na sila dun sa basic na inclusions. So would you say na okay lang din na ano lang, venue na lang? I mean, yung inclusion na lang dun sa venue?
It's just yes, it's okay, of course. It's because we should not forget, of course, that the couple has their budget na nakaset na for the wedding.
Yes.
But if the couple can still, shell out some more to make their wedding more special, it's just okay then to source for suppliers that are not being offered by the resort.
Right. Okay. Okay. Ako naman meron din akong magandang another insight dun, no. Minsan kasi when there's another supplier that's outside of the whole package, it's a different perspective. You know,
Yes.
parang it's a different perspective. Parang pwedeng may nakikita yung isa na hindi kasama dun sa package. So, it could help. 'Di ba? Na parang may na-miss out or ganito or, many other things. Okay. So, um, that goes back to the importance of having a wedding planner, guys. Now, okay. Let me go to a few other questions that I have here. Okay. So it says here that if you were to get married in a beach wedding, what attire would you recommend to wear for the bride and the groom and the guest?
Okay. Okay. It's all about the attire. Um, Basically, the fabric is the, you know, is the most important, aspect of the attire. So, as a wedding planner,
Kung anong klaseng fabric. Yun yung
it's the
importante.
fabric also. And I have actually friends who are internationally acclaimed designers. They're Aklanos, actually. And at times I would talk with them, chat with them over Messenger, and ask them and discuss about wedding trends, especially the fashion weddings. And one of these friends of mine is Cherry Varick. I
Yeah.
hope, of course, it's a household name, I think, and he would say that he would go for pastels and
Okay.
earth colors, not
Okay.
necessarily white,
Mhm.
and very light fabrics.
Mhm. Very light fabrics. Okay, guys. So, hindi pwede yung mga ball gown? Or hindi naman sa hindi pwede, parang hindi lang siya recommended.
Yes, it's a question of appropriateness
Right.
on when
Yeah.
would you wear a certain piece of an apparel, but
Yeah.
uh, a suit is recommended by Cherry Berry for as long as
Okay.
the material is linen because it won't make you sweat. It's comfy to wear, he said, and
Ah,
he would also suggest cotton
okay.
para daw mas kulang ang groom. And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, that's very good, guys. I hope you're taking that no take note of that.
and another
Okay,
designer,
so
there's another one
yeah,
that I
there's
can't.
one more.
Yes, it's my high school batchmate Leslie Mobo. He's a London-based fashion designer. Of course, he's a Filipino, and for him, the classics, lace,
Base.
yes, would work well with beach weddings, and also boho-inspired dresses or boho styles. Uh, Also, he would say that he also likes uh, just easy silhouettes. No
Easy
sequence,
silhouettes.
yes,
Okay.
no sequence fabrics, no
Okay.
flashy fabrics, not so much shining because the sun would be already be shining then. Um,
Yeah.
it would be too much for a dress to wear.
Okay.
And for the groom, he would suggest also the ones that comfortable cotton as well.
Right. Yeah. So, okay, soon to weds out there, the secret is comfortability. Okay? The secret is
Yes,
comfortability. Can you just
and
imagine if you wear a gown, a ball gown, tapos with petticoat, tapos, 'di ba, corset na, oh, di ka na makahinga. Tapos ang init-init ng araw,
I would suggest to
baka
to
mahimatay ka.
guide as well to also learn what's the trend or the
Okay.
forecast for the fashion forecast at the versus getting married.
Okay. So, I hope you're getting something from our wonderful guest here tonight. So, Judan, basahin naman natin ng mga comments. Okay, meron ditong comment. Okay, shout out to Team Abdullah. Ayan. Hello to Kuya Judan. Siya yung best. Okay, parang best yon. Best na wedding coordinator ko noong 2016. Wow. Nice, nice.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, we have a lot of viewers watching from Lipa City. Okay, watching from Las Piñas City. Yes, ako yan. Las Piñas City ako. Watching from Navotas. Ayan. Oy, may follower din ako. Hi, Janae. Looking good. Watching from Dasmariñas. Ayan. Okay, may comment si MJ dito. Sabi niya, ayoko mag-ball gown. Mabigat sa beach. Oo, tama. Okay. Oh, nice. Very nice tips from C. Kiazon Chan.
Thank
Okay. Yan. Dami naman natin mga viewers. So, ito na yung iyong Arvin Tolentino. Go JVE. Oh, wow. Look, we have a guest watching from Paris. Sana. Nawala. Watching from Paris. Okay. Oh, and Arvin is from Aklan. Ayan, grabe, our viewers are from everywhere. So, guys, I hope you're sharing this. If you're
Hi,
reading the comment below, it says there, keep watching and learn from our featured wedding experts from Boracay and watch until the end to win 150 pesos load. Ah, may paraffle kami. Ay, may paraffle din si Judan mamaya. Oh my gosh. Guys, I hope you will watch until the very end because all of our soon-to-weds, you will also get a chance to win. Pero mamaya, ipapakita natin yung mga mechanics niyan, okay? But for now, Judan, meron akong surprise sa'yo, hindi mo alam. Ipuput on the spot kita. Kasi 'di ba wedding expert. Okay, so meron tayong guest na actual bride. So, ayan, parang frozen si Judan. Judan, your internet. Hello, internet. Are you there? Okay, so Judan, we have a special guest all the way from, I'm not sure kung saan siya galing. Tatanungin na lang natin siya, okay? Let's bring her in, our special guest bride for tonight, Miss CJ Chua. Hi.
Good evening,
Hi,
Janae,
CJ.
Judan, and the others
Good
watching.
evening.
Or good morning,
Have
good
you been
afternoon.
listening?
Yeah,
Yes, have you been listening to our conversation?
yes. Actually, medyo fluctuating lang yung connection ko right now, but I was able to get a lot of tips from Judan.
Yeah, okay. So, parang si Judan, fluctuating din ang internet. Grabe, no, guys? So, comment down below kung fluctuating din ang internet nyo.
I'm
Ayan,
back.
Judan. You're back.
Ayan.
Okay, so CJ here is a bride to be. So CJ, where are you from and when is your planned wedding?
Ayan. Good evening first to Judan kasi he wasn't here
Hi.
kanina. Hi.
Hi,
Okay.
CJ.
So,
Good evening.
I yeah, I'm actually working here in Muntinlupa. So, malapit lang ako kay Janae sa Las Piñas. But I'm originally, or my family is residing in Pampanga. And I'm getting married. We are getting married this year, October 2021. So, actually, I'll be asking some questions na feeling ko na-experience ko during the preparation so that this could help other brides to be or couples getting married next year. Ayan.
Yes, okay. Game. CJ, ano ang question mo kay Judan?
Ayan, Judan. So, I've experienced kasi somehow medyo destination wedding din kami. And I want to know from you as an expert, normally ba, if for example, you have a non-negotiable supplier, ayan, and this supplier is not, let's say, from Boracay, hindi siya locally from Boracay. So, what will you choose? To go with this non-negotiable supplier and pay the out-of-town fee and other expenses na ma-incur for the supplier, or just get a local supplier from Boracay, for example?
Very
Oh,
good question. It hits home.
okay. Can I? Can I?
Yes.
All right. Um, I think you should go with Boracay-based suppliers because they are competitive and well, aside from you're going to save a lot more of money from shouldering their uh, expenses. accommodation, transportation, food. Boracay suppliers now are also up to date or updated with the trends. Photography, videography, makeup, say it, we have it here. And kami naman are flexible din with what would the couple request. So, syempre, as a wedding planner, I also work with them. I work in between the couple and the suppliers. So I know also how to balance um, the job for both of the parties. And for the suppliers who are Boracay based, they can actually provide what would the client ask from them, and they are as equally as as skillful and talented with the ones who are also from coming from um, Manila or anywhere from any city.
Yes. So, in other words, Judan is confident that level up na din ang mga suppliers. Kahit na technically it's an island, pero level up din ang mga suppliers. Pero siguro, no, if I may add to an answer to that, kung ang magiging sagot ko dyan is depende sa cost. Kung kunwari kalahati na nung budget, mapupunta na lang dun sa supplier. Aba, baka parang siya na lang yung kinasal. Kung kalahati nung budget, ganyan. Kung parang sobrang medyo aray talaga siya. Or siguro yung tipong I will ask myself, at 25 years from now, aawayin ko ba yung asawa ko? Bakit hindi ko kinuha ang supplier na to? Ganon. Siguro I will ask myself that question. Pag sinabi ko naman, well, hindi naman siguro. Hindi ko naman siya aawayin. Ganyan, kung huhugot ako ng bonggang-bongga for the rest of my life, o sige, kuhanin na natin. Ganon, di ba? So, okay, that's a very good question and really, really good insights, no? Thank you for that, Judan. Okay, we have, time for one more question. Do you have another question, CJ?
Yes. Okay. Ito, very timely for all, let's say, overseas brides or those who really want to do destination wedding. So, Judan, what do you think, or how is the right approach to tell your guests na you will not be paying, the couple will not be paying for their own lodging, other expenses? Kasi sometimes when you do, di ba? When you do a destination wedding and you invite them, baka the other relatives will think as if na you will be shouldering all the expenses. So in your experience, let's say you have couples from outside Boracay, how are they approaching the guest para naman hindi offending or okay yung approach?
Yeah, ang ganda naman ng mga tanong. Pang Miss Universe. Ang ganda-ganda. You know, guys, if you like the question of CJ, comment down below, okay? We want to know. Relate. It hits home because, tayo kasi Pilipino. Actually, okay, CJ is here in Metro Manila, right? In the Philippines. What more? Yung mga overseas couples natin. Grabe, I could feel the pressure on their end, diba? Kasi just because they're in another country, tapos pupunta sila ng Pilipinas, something about our culture. Okay, Judan, go ahead. Binigyan lang kita ng time para masagot mo ng bongga.
Yes, that would be really really tough on the part of the couple. But the thing is that the couple would want to get married, and of course we understand that they're also expending for the travels and of course for the preparation of the entire celebration. So my recommendation for the couple, or they should approach their guests, let's say after they have sent their save the dates to their invitees. I think they should create a wedding website where they can provide all the information and details needed for the wedding. So right there at the website, the invited guests would actually know that this is what the couple would request from them, at least without saying it, straight or personally telling the guest that you need to pay for your own travel expenses ha kasi hindi na namin kayang i-shoulder lahat. Parang ganun. So it would turn out into an awkward moment, of course. So that's, I think, would be the best way to let your invitees to let your invitees know about your plans na they should have to prepare for their travel expenses.
Yeah. Ganda! Palakpakan natin yan. Ang ganda! Simple, di ba?
Yeah.
Yes! We're getting
Subtle.
married. Please check out the website.
Subtle pero straightforward, and to manage their expectations
Yes.
as well.
And without intimidating anybody of your soon-to-be guests.
Right.
Yes.
O kasi pwede din kasi na kunwari, hindi talaga siya ready gumastos, for example. Or kunwari ako, hindi ako ready gumastos. Pero dinala mo ako dun sa website. So, chinek ko yung website. Tapos sa website, sasabihin mo dun kung anong plan, anong mangyayari, anong magaganap, ganun-ganun. Tapos yung love story nyo, nandun, di ba? So, kung ako, kahit hindi ako ready, pero na-excite ako na parang, ay, shucks, gusto kong ma-meet yung magiging asawa ni CJ.
Paghahandaan
Ganyan.
niya.
Sige, ganun, di ba? Then maisip niya, sige, paghandaan natin, mag-save tayo ng
Yeah.
money para ganun-ganon. Or bumili tayong ticket, mura pa, di ba?
Mhm.
Good job. Ang ganda. Okay. Ang ganda ng
Thank
mga
you.
tanong ni CJ. CJ, may ka pa
Kaya
ba isa
nga
pa?
More, please.
Pwede naman. Sige, ito na lang siguro. Ito talaga based on my experience ngayon with the frequent changes, as in sobrang frequent. Kanina na-explain na ni Judan how frequent yung mga changes sa travel. What would be your
Yes.
advice na lang to the couples or especially to the brides-to-be na talagang sobrang stressed, worried, and minsan
Yeah.
nawawalan na ng gana to plan? Honestly,
Yeah.
diba? So,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
is your advice, Judan, as a wedding expert to this situation for us couples?
Well, I can feel that too. Of course, I have felt that in the situation of my wedding
Couple.
couples who should have had their weddings in 2020, and it's really painful on their part. It's because it's almost there, kumbaga na, and at some point, I kahit na ako, syempre, they would tell me that how affected they are until now with what's going on with the pandemic, and I would just tell them to just embrace the reality now. It's because we are in the new normal, and anytime soon, we can go back and we can get back to what we have planned, and finally yung dream wedding nyo ay mangyayari din. And syempre hindi ko rin pwede sabihin na na parang would make them hopeless. Still, I would cheer them up and make them understand that the situation is really here with us, and all we have to do is to wait until things get better.
Right. Yeah. So, acceptance is the key to happiness.
Yeah.
Bakit
True.
parang may hugot? Bakit parang may hugot? But that's true, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then, parang, I like what Judan said na once we're back to normal, then we can get back to it. Parang, kumbaga, it's really a preparation time. It's really a preparation time. And so that once we're ready, the doors are open, we can execute our plans. Kumbaga, ready na, igagawin na lang. Right? So, I think that's a good advice from Judan. Okay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
CJ, grabe, ang dami nating
Thank
mga
you.
brides na na-enlighten sa iyong mga katanungan. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
joining us this
Judan.
evening.
Thank you, Judan.
Thank you, CJ. Hope to see you.
All right, thank you. Wow, Judan. Ganda ng mga tanong ni CJ.
Kaya nga.
Totoo.
Yeah.
Ayan, ang dami din nating mga reactions ha. Ayun sabi niya, that's a good question, Miss Bride. O, di ba? Ito pa yung sabi niya, True, lalo na 'pag nagwo-work ka sa abroad akala nila madami kang pera. Madami naman talaga yung pera, pero siyempre nakalaan na siya para sa gagastusin nila sa kasal. Tama ba ako, Judan?
Well, yes, of course, they have to prepare for their big day. So
Yes. Okay, so Judan, we're down to the last few minutes of our what's this of our show, but I want to do a highlight of some unique weddings that you have. So I'm not sure if we have the do we have the photos on standby? Okay. Because okay, to all our viewers, we ask our wedding experts to also give us some of their highlighted na mga weddings and give us the story behind nitong mga kakaibang mga naganap sa wedding because it might give you some idea as well, right? So, uh, can we can we flash it, please? Okay, so while we're waiting for the photos to flash, okay, I know that you know what's the story behind it. So, uh, can you tell us, okay, wait, are those photos also in the video? Parang may nakita ako eh. I think it's also flashed in the video, like portions of it. Okay, I think
um,
this one. Is this the one?
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
yes.
So, all right. So tell us about, okay, hindi ko alam, lahat ba ng pictures titignan natin or isa-isa, Judan?
There are sets of photos for one wedding. There are actually three weddings, and
Okay, there are
there's
three different weddings.
two, there's three and four, I think.
Okay, so maybe we can just flash at least one photo out of that album. Correct? Yes. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Let's flash one photo, please. For okay, baka yung internet is hindi din gumagana. Okay, here we go. All right, so tell us about this wedding.
Yes, that wedding had 120 guests, but made it special on our for us because we have seldom wedding clients to have as many as 120 guests for a beach wedding.
Okay, wait, this
And
120 guests is during this pandemic or before pa to?
before Papo, that
Before
was
pa,
in I
okay.
think 2018, yeah.
Okay, so
And
what is very unique about this wedding?
the unique thing about the wedding is that uh, the bride is actually marrying for the second time, and she was like getting married for the first time. Parang ganun yung feeling niya, and we really supported her all the way. Because I planned her wedding from the beginning, and we were communicating. Uh, she is from abroad, and while I'm doing the preparations here in the island. So what makes it so special is because they had two weddings, one in UK, in one of the famous gardens in there, one of the famous wedding venues. And after a month, they went home to have their beach wedding. So it was like we felt that we also went to the UK. And although we were not part of that wedding, however, the connection of us with the couple, we're like, having two weddings in just a month time.
Uh-huh.
It's really
Because
special.
parang because of the connection, meaning like the working relationship that you have with the bride, it
Yes.
felt like you were also part of the wedding in UK.
And that is like that the celebration commenced here in the island.
Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. All right. So let's go to another album. Can we check the other album?
Wow. yes, unique for us because that was our wedding before the quarantine.
Before mag-lockdown.
Yes,
Okay. So,
our last
ayan, oh,
wedding before
tabi-tabi
the
pa sila.
lockdown.
Hindi pa implemented yung ano.
Yes, but during that time, that was February 24th, I think. But during that time, may mga cases na rin in the US, I think. But most of the guests were from Australia, and by that
Ah,
time, wala pa naman dito sa Asia Pacific area,
okay.
maliban sa China and the
Okay.
Singapore, I think. So it was really fun because marami din ang guests.
Okay.
And um, what's unique about that wedding is that they were really party people. They partied until like 2 a.m. We're in Boracay. You are only allowed to have your uh,
Party.
dinner party.
Celebration.
Yes, until 10 p.m. So they chose the enclosed venue because when you do your wedding
Party
reception
na
on the
outside.
beach, you will only be
Maingay.
allowed until 10 p.m. So ayan,
Ah,
they opted na lang to use for their dinner
indoor
reception
venue for the
indoor venue.
reception.
So they can
Yeah.
party until what time they would want to go home.
To
Ayan.
finish. So, anong oras sila natapos?
Around 2 a.m. Although we weren't there already because we left siguro mga about 12 midnight.
Okay, I love it when the guests, like, cuz I'm a professional host, right? So I really love it when the guests know how to party. Those are the best guests in a celebration. Like, they stay, they enjoy each other's company. So, yes, love it. Love it. Okay, do we have one more photo before we close in? Okay. This is unique. Okay, tell us about this photo. Parang
Well,
mamahalin 'to, ah.
that uh, helicopter ride was the bride's gift for her groom.
Wow!
And
Was it a surprise? Hindi naman?
uh, I don't know, but it was not a surprise for me too because I was a part of the ride. I mean, I
Right!
rode. Yes, I rode
Nakasakay
with
ka
the
din?
groom. It was given to me as a gift by the bride, and she was actually watching at the beginning of the show.
Ah,
Her name is Natalie,
yes.
and we had a aerial view of the entire island for like 15 to 20 minutes.
Wow.
Really special.
Wow, so okay. So parang, ride siya before nagsimula yung wedding? So, like, during the preparation? Or
Part
was it
of the
like part of the
just part
celebration?
of
Part of the
photo and video details of the groom.
Okay, during the photo and video details of the group. Okay. Wow, no, that's really nice. Pero I'm
Sobra.
curious lang, bakit kaya hindi ano, bride and groom ang sumakay? Parang talagang highlight para lang sa groom. Or did they also ride it together?
Just kumbaga one-seater lang kasi yung sa front.
Ah,
I think so.
one-seater.
Two
Okay.
persons can ride, three,
Yeah.
including the pilot.
Okay, okay. But that's really unique, ha? Ang ganda niyan. Ako naman na-imagine ko, parang to level it up, pero mahirap i-coordinate yun. Na-imagine ko yung tipong bababa yung helicopter, tapos lalabas yung ano, lalabas yung bride, 'di ba? Tapos lalakad siya, 'di ba? Parang instead na bridal car, helicopter. Wow. That could be. Next option, Judan, you can suggest to your client.
Well, something. Yes, that's the bride, and
This is
it's
the
not.
bride.
Yes, it's in the island, but it's not a beach wedding. So see how
Ah.
unique would it be to do Muslim wedding in Boracay? Isn't it unique?
Oh. Wow,
Plus,
Muslim wedding in
yeah,
Boracay. So, pero indoor siya ginanap, hindi siya sa
should
outdoor.
be indoors for Muslim weddings.
For
It should
Muslim,
be.
hindi sila pwede sa outdoor. Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
And
Oh, wow,
well,
may artista pa.
oh yes, Robin Padilla, we all know him, of course, and the groom is serving with the Philippine Army, and
Ah. Is
Robin
this the
Padilla
same
is
is this
one
the
of the
same
Ninos.
wedding? Ah,
Yes,
he's one of
that's
the
the
Ninos. This is
it's
he's the
it's
groom.
yes. So Robin Padilla happened was a ninong to their wedding, and what's the good thing about that, because it was my also our first time to do a Muslim wedding. Uh, yes, and we did the planning in just 2 months time. So kung ma-imagine nyo lang din a Muslim wedding where we don't have any idea about it and have everything, prepared in 2 months time. So it was very challenging for us, and
Yeah.
even for the bride too, and even for the groom dahil yung groom is based in Manila and the bride yung nandito. So we really had to get everything, into place before in 2 months time lang then. So it was a surprise because I didn't know that there would be somebody like, a big personality to come over.
Celebrity
Yeah,
attending. Yeah.
celebrity.
Okay.
Who knows pa siya?
Palakpakan naman natin yan. Let's give a round of applause. Wonderful, wonderful, unique weddings by Judan. Okay, so we are down to our actually overtime na tayo ng 2 minutes. But that's
No, it's
okay
just
because
kasi ako kanina eh. So,
yeah,
let's
that's
move on.
okay. So we have a special giveaway. So like I mentioned that we
Yes.
are gonna give away 150 pesos load. Okay, because we have a special wheel of names. But tonight, Judan has a special giveaway, and that is okay. Can we flash the poster, please? For our lucky winner, okay, Judan is giving away free online wedding planning worth 40,000 pesos. Oh my gosh. That's a big price, guys. Okay? But however, hindi siya basta-bastang ira-raffle lang. Okay? Meron po tayong mechanics of the game. Alright? So, the mechanics include, alright. So, first, of course, we want you to register for the online bridal fair of Worldwide Weddings. So that's one. So it's free of charge. Don't worry. Okay. You just go to bit.ly/soon to weds is number one. And of course, number two, dahil si Judan Vargas ang namimigay ng special prize. Of course, we want you to like his Facebook page. Sama mo na din
Yes.
yung IG. May IG ka ba, Judan?
Yes, it's at Boracay Wedding Planner.
Okay, at Boracay Wedding Planner. Okay, so follow him na din in IG. Okay, number three, yan. So if you're watching right now, so counted ka na agad, di ba? Because you need to watch this episode. And the magic word from our guest wedding expert. Okay, so wait na natin yung magic word ha. Huwag mo na sabihin, Judan. Okay? Once na nasabi niya na yung magic word, then you have to message us your name, date of wedding, location, and of course, the magic word. Okay? Message us on our Facebook page, which is Worldwide Weddings PH. Okay? So this is open to all soon to weds, all the couples
Yeah.
out there, anywhere in the world that's planning to get married in the Philippines. And we will raffle the names of those who are qualified and announce the winner on April 9. Okay? So that means that you have time. You can ask your other friends to watch the replay. Go team replay. Okay? And the magic word is, what's your magic word, Judan?
All right. I was thinking about it. It got lost. But the magic word is Godmother.
Godmother! Okay, guys, you heard it. Godmother. Okay, ilabas natin para hindi sila magkamali. Ilabas natin sa banners. The magic word is Godmother. Okay? Ulitin natin ulit. The magic word is Godmother. Okay. So, yeah. So, Godmother. Tama ba ako ng sulat?
Yan, that's the one.
Tama. Okay, godmother. Ninang, in other words. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, You just have to, of course, register, like the page, and then send us a message of your name, date of wedding, location, and of course, the magic word godmother. All right? So, thank you so much for this wonderful gift. Whoever will receive this will be very lucky because online, even though we're planning a wedding online, right? It's still a good thing because, you can still get things done kahit hindi siya actual na face to face. So,
So the couple can be anywhere in the
yes,
Philippines.
di ba? Anywhere in the Philippines. So, perfect. All right. So, now, Judan, please stay. We're gonna raffle off lahat ng mga nanood sa atin tonight. Okay, yung ating 150 pesos. Yung ating 150 pesos na load. Okay, let's go and showcase our Wheel of Names. Let's go, Wheel of Names. Marami tayong mga viewers eh. So, i-raffle off natin ang Wheel of Names. All right. Let's see who will be the winner of 150 pesos load. Ladies and gentlemen, Arvin. Oh no, it's Andaya Cruz, Eric Jason. Wow, lalaki. Congratulations to our winner! Palakpakan natin siya. You just won yourself 150 pesos load. Okay. Thank you, guys. Sabi ni Sir Arvin, muntik na actually. Babasahin ko na sana si Arvin. Sayang, Arvin. Ikaw na nga
Next
sana.
time.
Okay. But that's okay. Thank you guys for watching up to the very end. And Worldwide Weddings is happening May 1 up to August 1. If you are a supplier, you want to be part of it, just register, send in your application. And if you are naman a soon to wed, of course, we want you to fill out our registration form. It's for free, okay? And if you are gonna join and book suppliers, or if you go to Judan's special breakout room and you book him during that fair, okay? Meron tayong grand raffle prize na 100,000 pesos. Alam mo ba yun, Judan? Nasabi
Wow.
ko ba sa'yo yun? Yes,
I,
100,000 pesos, di ba? So yung mga clients mo, may excite sila, magbubook sila during that bridal fair period. Right? Who knows, di ba? Yes. Thank you so much to everyone. Okay? And it says here from Arvin, thank you for the live. Us couple learned a lot from you, especially from JVE. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
thank you.
And congratulations to all the soon-to-weds out there. Thank you and have a wonderful evening, Judan. Your last few words before you say goodbye.
Well, I had fun with you, Janae. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I just hope that uh, the wedding couples would really have their heart in planning their own weddings, because this time is really very challenging for all of us. So whether you want to hire a wedding planner or not, just do what you can. I know there will be struggles along the way, but to the end, your wedding is going to happen with your families and your friends. So tuloy lang ang ating pagmamahalan.
Yes, tuloy lang, guys. Aja, keep fighting. We love you all, and we are gonna see you next Friday. And thank you so much to our wonderful wedding expert tonight, Don Vargas from Boracay. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening, everyone.